Howdy, everybody. This is Leo Cloutier with Malice to It None. We're here at Clearwater, Florida today, and we have as our guest one of the outstanding outfielders, infielders in Major League Baseball. I'd like to welcome to our show Tommy Harper of the Boston Red Sox. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you, Leo. You're always so nice with your compliments.
Well, Tommy, I throw them because they're deserving. That's why, Tommy. Tommy, I've had the pleasure of talking to you before when you were a member of the Milwaukee Brewers. Or was it? Yes, it was the Brewers, wasn't it?
Yes.
And it's always been a pleasure, and it's a pleasure to have you here today. Tommy, today you're wearing the uniform of the Boston Red Sox. How does it feel?
Well, it feels great, Leo, to be in a Boston uniform. It feels great to be in a Major League uniform, you know, and that's the way I play the game. As long as I'm in the major leagues and playing Major League Baseball, I go out and do my best, and it really doesn't matter whether I'm with Milwaukee, who finished last, or Boston, who finished third. I try to do my best, and that's the attitude I take.
Well, you know, Tommy, you remind me a great deal of another great outfielder by the name of Joe DiMaggio. I wrote a story for the newspapers for which I write the other day, and I mentioned that you certainly were the business type of ball player, and that's just what you said now. You go about your duties day in and day out, and your performance never varies. It's always the tops.
Well, that's the way I think any ball player should be. I don't think you should go out and, turn it on because you're with a good ball club and then slack off because you're with a bad ball club. Because really, you can never tell. Start the season, we're all even. So if everybody goes out and does their best, and who knows, it might be another New York Mets series, you know.
You never can tell.
They did it, and that just shows that it's possible.
Tommy, you've played the infield and the outfield. Have you any preference as to where you'd like to play and stay?
No, Leo, not any preference. The outfield's probably my best position. And out there, it really doesn't matter whether it's left, center, or right, because I played more right than I have any of the other two. I played right for Cincinnati for 3 years, and then I played left field for 2 years. And I've only played center field maybe 10 or 12 games in the big leagues. So, but I think it's the same. You have to catch the ball on the fly.
That's right, and throw it in.
Throw it in.
Tommy, as a batsman, you've been an outstanding one. As a base stealer, you've been an outstanding one. You've accomplished the rare feat of stealing 30 bases and hitting 30 or more home runs the same year, which is quite an accomplishment.
Well, that was, Leo, that really stands out in my career. I think that was my best season and in the big leagues, and I really enjoyed that year. And I wish I could have a couple of more before I'm too old to play this game.
I'm sure you will. Tommy, and base stealing, was it 70 or 73 that you stole for your biggest year, your career high?
Yeah, 73 was my high.
And Tommy, when you consider that 73 is the highest number of stolen bases recorded since the days of Ty Cobb when he stole 96 in 1915, that's quite a feat.
Well, it is, and I had quite a few bruises after the season. It was all ripped up, but it was worth it. I got a little recognition, and I played with a team that was new, and the fans like that type of thing. They come out to see. They'd come from all over and say, "Well, we came to see you steal a base," you know, and their night was satisfied if they were satisfied if I got on base and stole second. So. It really made me feel good that finally, you know, that I could get out on the field and I could do something that people enjoyed seeing and that I was able to do.
I think the base stealing is a tremendous act, Tommy, and people get a great kick out of watching anybody get on base and steal in the fashion in which you did or have ever since you got into the majors. What is required of an outstanding base stealer like yourself? What are the requisites?
Well, I think the basic thing is probably, as anyone knows, is speed, but I don't have exceptional speed. My fastest time in the 100-yard dash was a 10.4, which is really slow considering the times today, you know. But I start quick, and I'm quick on my feet, and I get a better start probably than most people. I can outrun most of my teammates that I play with throughout the years. I've been able to outrun them for the first few steps, and then they take over after about, I'd say 40 yards. But the bases aren't that far, see? No. So it's more of being quick than it is overall speed, because a lot of ball players have good speed, but they're not able to run the bases because it takes them a while to get started. And when they get started, they're already at the base. So they go from first to third well, and they go from first to home well, or they go from home to second on a double well, but they're not able to generate that quickness and combination of quickness and speed to steal a base.
Tommy, when you stole those 73 bases, did you have as good luck against left-handers as you did right-handers? Because, of course, a left-hander faces you on first base, and his motion is apt to be quicker.
Well, Leo, I did have success against left-handers when I stole the 73 bases, but that was due to my luck because I guess, and I guess right a lot of times, you know, in that year. And I really, there's not too much you can pick up on a left-hander. There's a few things that I can pick up, but most of the times when I steal off a left-hander, I'm just picking a situation where I think he's more worried about the hitter than he is me, and I just try to guess, and I go from there.
Tommy, life in general is a guessing game, don't you think?
Well, you prepare for it, but you don't know what's in the future, but you work hard at it, and it's just like this game. You work hard at it, and I think good things come to those people that get out and prepare for things and work, and I know you can't stumble over opportunity by sitting down, see, yes, so you have to be up walking around and stumble over it.
And you know, Tommy, this jives with what Casey Stengel always told me. If you don't guess, you're not going to get any place. Casey always says, swing that bat, you're bound to hit something or somebody.
Right, I agree. If you're swinging the bat, pretty soon you're going to hit something, you know, and right. Those pitchers, they think about that because they always say, well, the guy's always swinging, you know.
That's right.
And I like to keep swinging because you never know, you might hit it.
Well, that's just what Casey said. I subscribe to that theory, too. Tommy, how about Fenway Park? You think you'll find Fenway Park a good, friendly place in which to hit?
Well, I hope so, Leo, and I don't know, a lot of hitters went for that short fence out in left field, but I hope I don't become a victim of that. I hope I can still hit the way I've always hit, and that is up the middle and bunt the ball, push the ball, hit it to right field and scratch, and you know, and that's the type of hitter I am, and I don't think a short fence is going to make me go over there and just try to hit home runs all the time.
With that attitude, I can see a 340 batting average coming up for Tommy Harper in 1972.
I hope you're right, Leo.
Tommy, I want to thank you very much for this interview, and I want to wish you worlds of luck, and I know you'll enjoy it with the Red Sox this year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tommy. This was an interview with Tommy Harper, the star infielder, outfielder of the Boston Red Sox, and this brings us to the end of With Malice Toward None from Clearwater, Florida, to Leo Cloutier. Good day. Thanks a million.
Thank you.
Have that good year.
Brought to you by Poster Fix. At Poster Fix, we bring your vintage posters back to life. To learn more about Leo Cloutier's sports world, visit leocloutier.com.